Hello and welcome back to Virtual Reality on the Gamer Muscle YouTube channel. In this video, we're taking a quick look at the latest version of Pavlov, which was updated a few weeks ago, but we were gallivanting around Europe, so missed the update. And as soon as I got back, I had to jump in and give it a go. Because, quite simply, Pavlov is pretty much, in my opinion, the most fun shooter that you can currently play in virtual reality. Now, I do also really like Onwards, and I think that's a fantastic game, but it's more on the simulation side, a bit more slower paced, and a lot better when you're playing with a group of friends or you've got more time. What makes Pavlov so fun, apart from shooting your teammates in the face by accident, sorry whoever that was, what makes it more fun is that it's more approachable. The mechanics of the gun reloading and aiming is a little bit more accessible, and you can just jump in and have a sort of 10-15 minute deathmatch game. It's always got people playing. It's instant and it works. And well, what's added to the fun and excitement of killing people in VR is the update now brings Steam Workshop integration, and you'll notice we are playing on a rather familiar map here. And this, for those of you that grew up in the 90s, is Facility from Goldeneye on the Nintendo 64. That's the second stage in the single player. And because it is in the Steam Workshop integration, you don't have to download this in advance. We literally just load into the game, choose the server you want, and it will download it and then put you into it right away, no fiddling, which is absolutely fantastic. And if you really wanted a complete nostalgia overdose, playing Goldeneye maps in VR is probably one of the best ways to do it. I also noticed on the server list, though I didn't get a chance to join it because the server was full, they had the Egyptian map, and I think there might also be some other Goldeneye maps that are wiggling their way onto the Steam Workshop that will be playable in the future. Other than the Workshop integration, which is huge in my opinion, some of the other core maps that were already in the game, the actual Pavlov maps, have now been textured and modelled and feel more authentic. And in addition to that, of course, the developer has been churning away at improving other aspects of the gameplay and fixing small little bugs here and there. Now, there are still the, occasional weird glitches with people spawning in the air and stuff, and some weapons floating around every now and again, and stuff that you generally tend to expect on a game that's early access and still heavily in development. But, it's absolutely fantastic to just see how fast this game's coming along, the impact that Steam Workshop has in terms of it actually giving it a ton of content now. It was getting a bit boring playing the same maps in the past and just having dull environments that weren't particularly nicely textured. Now it's really more attractive as a game to play, and a lot more enjoyable, even if the general gun mechanics and most of the core gameplay hasn't really changed that much. For those of you that are a bit weird and can afford a VR headset but can't afford the £6 I think you can get this game for, and that's what I paid for it, but it's under £10. If you haven't got this, you need to go and get it now. I'll put a link in the video description. It's on the Steam store as an early access game, as I say. In this video, I was actually playing it using the Oculus Rift, and I was using it playing just with the front-facing camera setup. That's what the juddering left and right is. It's when you rotate, you use the analog stick. It uses a snap rotation to reduce things like motion sickness. It works perfectly fine front-facing, but in general, if you've got a room scale setup, it's more enjoyable, a lot smoother, and in many ways, a lot easier to play, aim, and rotate and be precise with positioning. But the point is, regardless of your setup, Vive or Rift, you can play it and play it just fine. We've played it on both, and every time it's just an absolute blast to play. So, I hope that's enticed you to go out and get it if you haven't got it. Those that have got it, I look forward to seeing you inside the game. You can shoot me in the face, I can shoot you in the face, and we can all shoot each other in the face happily ever after. Don't be forgetting to click the subscribe button on the screen if you haven't already. It will make you more sexy and attractive to the opposite sex, even whilst wearing a VR headset. And of course, there's also the likey, dislikey buttons for those of you that want to express how you feel. Drop us a comment if you have any questions, or you're on the fence about getting this and need to know something specific. I don't know why, but you might. And until the next video, which will be very soon indeed, thanks for watching everybody, and goodbye.